Hey guys, I've had a few questions about my little jig that I have set up for putting, grind angles on your blades, and the way I showed you to set it up, that's the right way. But the questions I was having were, people were saying, well, when you put your file on your rod, or you put your sanding board on your rod, it changes the amount of degree in your jig. Well, it does. And the only way you have to fix that is very simple. It doesn't change it that much, but it changes it a little bit. So just give me a minute to set the camera up and I'll show you how to take care of that, how to fix it, or how I fix it. Okay guys, I'm back with you. Now all you do to fix it is you've got your ruler and you've got your carpenter square on here. Alright, and it's set up for 5 degrees. Okay, just like it would be. Well, now, depending on the thickness of this board is going to change. And all you do is you just put your whatever you're working with, and you got to have it even with this line. If you don't have it even with that line, it's not going to be 5 degrees. Because remember, back here is 0 degrees. So what I do is I take my T down on the other end and I pull it towards me till I get this raised up to where it hits 5 degrees, and then I set it. Because your file is going to add dimensions onto your rod, and you just compensate that by pulling your T down on the end towards you to raise up or raise down. And when the bottom of this board is even with your 5 degree mark, or even with your ruler there, that means you're set the same as your ruler. Now, depending on what you put on this rod, how thick it is will determine, whether you have to change it. And you have to change it. If you don't, if this wood is thicker or thinner than your file, you're going to be off, and it's going to mess up your grind line on your blade. So just remember, you have to, when you put something different on this rod might be set at 0 degrees, but when you add thickness to the bottom of it, it's going to change that degrees, and it's real simple to fix. All you do is you put that on there and you pull your T, which will pan you around a little bit. You just pull your T here forward and it'll raise your rod and get the bottom of that board right at 5 degrees is all it is. And once you get it set at 5 degrees, clamp it off, you're ready to continue. And like I said, this is only whenever you change over from a file to sanding or something like that, and you're using the rod. If you're not using the rod, if you're going to do it freehand, you're fine. But if you're going to use the rod and you want the exact same as the file, you're going to have to adjust your T. Alright guys, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to put them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer anything you guys post, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate you watching my channel. It means a lot to me. Like I've said before, if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Mr. Coop. And with that being said, my friends, old Coop's pretty much going to say, Coop out.